Then last week, our big rumors. So we, of course, had CCIV, Churchill Capital IV, rumored to be buying Lucid Motors. I'm not going to touch on this one a ton as we really dove into it last week, but a lot of research being done over the weekend by the FinTwit community connecting the dots. Churchill Capital is out with a statement today saying they're reviewing a range of potential business combinations. They're not going to comment, and so read into that as you would. Same thing when Michael Klein appeared in a interview. He wouldn't comment. He wouldn't confirm or deny. Again, there's the connections between Lucid Motors chairman being on the CCIV board, and also Michael Klein having a relationship with the company. So I still think this deal gets done, but I think we may be waiting a couple weeks here. So pay attention to these levels, as this one has been a hot mover. I am long shares of CCIV here.
Chris, before we get a little bit further in this, I did a little more research into Lucid Motors because, everyone's been doing like kind of the research in the relationship, but I wanted to actually pay attention to what they were acquiring and why this would be a good company. So after doing more in-depth research into Lucid Motors, I really kind of start seeing how they're trying to really compete with Tesla. A lot of people can kind of state that relationship and that there'll be a battle there, but really you have to look at the products, and the products are very similar. They're going to be coming out with a performance model that I think can really compete. This one would be coming out in early 2022. They're going to be coming out with kind of earlier models in 2021. So I definitely pay attention to, let's say for some reason CCIV doesn't land Lucid Motors. I mean, whoever is going to go out for Lucid Motors is definitely going to be attention and get attention from investors. So keep your eye on it.
Yeah, I will say Lucid Motors, along with Rivian, are the two key plays that I've been, interested in for a long time, and always said, hey, whatever SPAC announces this deal, those are the ones I want to get into because that strong brand recognition. So CCIV, as soon as that rumor started, I know I bought in. I'm hoping for this deal to close. So we'll keep you updated as we see new news. But right now, it's just the continued chatter trying to link these companies together. A couple other rumors last week. So FST, Fast Acquisition Corp, targeting restaurants. They're in talks now to take Tillman Fertitta's casino and dining assets public. So it could be announced next week and could value the company at $7 billion, including debt. Fertitta would maintain majority control of the company. So Fast Acquisition raised $200 million in their offering, but they're in talks to raise an additional $1 billion to complete this deal. So assets would include Del Frisco Steakhouse, Morton Steakhouse, McCormick and Schnick's, and Bubba Gump Shrimp restaurant chains, and then also the casinos under the Golden Nugget brand that are located in Atlantic City, New Jersey, Biloxi, Mississippi, Lake Charles, Louisiana, Las Vegas, Nevada, and Laughlin, Nevada. Remember that the online sports betting and iGaming portion of the casino business went public in an earlier SPAC, now trading as Golden Nugget Online, GNOG. Personally, I was really excited and hoping that FST landed more of a growth fast casual restaurant chain like a Five Guys or, one of those bigger names. But to get the Fertitta assets here, to me, the casino business, you're missing the key growth as it will not have the online sports betting that's already been spun off as a separate business. And then you're getting some, sit down, casual and upscale chains, which to me don't have as bright of a future as the fast casual restaurant industry currently has. So this one shot up on those rumors and then started trading down. It looks like investors were not that excited about that deal. I see 1079 as the current price. Again, that's just a rumor, but it is out from Bloomberg, so keep an eye on it. Then the other rumor we had was CFAC. So CF Finance Acquisition III is nearing a deal with LiDAR company AEye. This was according to Bloomberg. So AEye is backed by Continental AG, which is Europe's second largest car parts supplier. The two companies are working together on a long-range LiDAR sensor based on AEye's patented architecture to commercialize. Other backers in AEye include Kleiner Perkins, LG Electronics, Intel, Subaru, and Airbus. This would join a growing list of LiDAR companies that have gone public via SPAC with Luminar Technologies, LAZR, Velodyne LiDAR, VLDR, Innoviz with Collective Growth, CGRO, Avaya with Inter-Private Acquisition, IPV, and Ouster with Colonnade Acquisition, symbol CLA. So LiDAR was one of the big stories, in 2020. Looks like it's going to continue in 2021. I like this deal here if it gets done. You talk about LiDAR companies, but you talk about who your backers are. So Continental AG, Europe's second largest car parts supplier, obviously gives them some strength there in distribution. And then to be backed by, Intel, LG, Subaru, and Airbus, I think strengthens this name. LG, of course, has some deals with some auto companies already. And then Subaru and Airbus backing them may mean that, that leads to LiDAR deals being done for those vehicles and or planes. So this is one I'll be paying attention to.